Hello and welcome to this market analysis. This free market analysis, of course, for you. Today I am going to be sharing with you my views on the sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar. Okay, I'm just going to be analyzing this pair just to show you what the next directional bias is going to be and what's expected in this pair, the sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar. Okay. All right, let's get going, looking into this pair deeply. And of course, we like analyzing our pairs from top to bottom. Okay, from top to bottom, weekly to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so we can get a clear directional bias. Now, this is the weekly time frame. What can you say of? We are actually going to be concentrating on this part of the chart. Let's just analyze and see what price pattern we are having there. Previously, we tried to connect all of these highs in the live trading room where we showed our members that we had that area acting as support. And this area could also act as this area acting as resistance, and this one could act as support. Okay, so let's use the standard trend line and draw that, connecting very carefully all of those levels of resistance. All right, weekly right there. And I remember we placed a sell limit order somewhere in there in the live trading room that was triggered. We got out for some small profit because of too much market hesitation. Right now price has pushed to the downside. Okay, so the level to the downside is obviously this, even though we found that fake breakout. There is still some levels of support around that area. Okay, so effectively in the weekly time frame we had this channel. Okay, it's a channel. Price has been swinging up and down in the sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar. All right, so what next? Even within the weekly time frame, before we get to this level of support, we have to deal with this, which price I guess has already dealt with. Taking that low, connecting to this one, this bounce here, this one here, these are levels of support and have been taken out. Okay, so we should be looking to utilize the breakout of that level of support to look for trading opportunities. All right, so that's basically it. The most important line here now for in the weekly time frame is this one here that has been broken. So let's see the daily time frame. Let me zoom in my chart so I can get an exact placement of this trend line. I don't want to be wobbly with my lines. Okay, right there. Now in the daily time frame, you can obviously clearly see that price broke that line coming from the weekly time frame, and it seems to be making a pullback to retest the breakout point or the broken trend line. So that gives us the hint that at this point we should stop searching for short opportunities. Okay, stop searching for short opportunities. Wait until price makes a pullback to that axis of the chart. That is where you want to begin to search for short opportunities. Also remember, around that axis you will find some previous levels of support, a fake breakout right here, which is also support. So around that point, if price is able to make that pullback to that area, that is the best point, the optimal zone to look for short entries. Okay, so right now as I am speaking with you, is sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar. This is not the best point to look for short entries. Even if price keeps pushing to the downside, don't you worry. Just look for trading opportunities elsewhere if you don't get that pullback. Okay, all right, so in the 4 hours time frame, we should be waiting for price to push to the upside around that blue line before you can look for your short entries. Of course, the time frame of reference is the weekly time frame. Okay, sorry, I'm jumping from time frame to time frame. The time frame of reference is the weekly time frame. If price push to the upside again, then we find Any reversal candles, let's say pin buy around that area, we will have the hint to go back down. Okay. Finally, in the 1 hour time frame, remember we have already established that at current price levels, at current price area, it is not the best point to look for short opportunities. We should be interested in looking for long opportunities. Unfortunately, the structural levels of support and resistance in the 1 hour time frame is really bad, not interesting at all. But let's just draw it and see. This high, can keep that high here, change that to black, and also the previous swing low, the most swing low right there. Okay, so that is it. You can see that price has just been a range, possibly because of that decision to begin to make the pullback in the weekly time frame. So guys, that's basically it for the sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar. It is time for pullback. Avoid taking short opportunities. Okay, we want to be getting complete reviews of all 28 major currency crosses. Join the live trading room. We are all there analyzing the market every single day. Okay, the website again is www.learnforexlivesignals.com. Bye bye.